Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to continue with our Denny McLain Bob Gibson project. And this is start number 15 for Denny McLain. And we'll go through his numbers shortly. If you're new to the project, this is the year of the pitcher versus 2017. Denny McLain in 1968 was 31-6 with an earned run average of a 1.96, striking out 280, while Bob Gibson, his partner in this project, was 22-9 with an earned run average of a 1.12, striking out 268. They take on the 12 best major league teams of 2017 for home and away starts, and that will give them 24 starts, and we're in our home portion, so we're down the stretch we come with the project. And today's matchup, Denny McLain and the 68 Tigers take on the 2017 Chicago Cubs and Jake Arrieta. John Lester got the first two starts in the project, and he did not fare thee well, so we're going with Jake Arrieta. I would be playing as the Tigers. The Strat-O-Matic PC engine will be playing as the Cubs in the chat at the ballpark. We have the original Grognard. Check out that wonderful channel with Devin, the original Grognard. Military strategy and much, much more. And soon to come to the channel, we're going to have our discussion on the Battle of the Coral Sea. Once I get that set up, and Devin and I will set a time for that. So thank you for joining me, Mr. Devin. Hope you had a happy Easter and all is well. All right, let's get to the ball game and roll some dice. So Denny McLain, as you can see, he'll have this is his 15th start. In his 14th prior starts, he is 9-4 with one no decision. ERA 3.17. He's thrown 116 innings, given up 100 hits, walked 17, struck out 122, and had the bugaboo of 16 home runs. In 68, he was 31-6 with a 1.96 through 336 innings, 241 in hits, walked 63, struck out 280, and gave up 31 homers. So he did give up gopher balls at an alarming rate in 68. Alrighty, let's go to the starting lineup for the Chicago Cubs. As my second screen went off, let's make sure we get that up. There we go. Bobby Cantillano is at the ballpark. Check out her wonderful Facebook page and her YouTube channel for all her wonderful knickknacks. Paddywhack, give a dog a bone. She makes wonderful, as I call them, knickknacks, some relating to Game of Thrones. All right, leading off for the Cubbies of 2017 is John Jay, 296, 2 homers, and 34 ribbies. Batting second, Chris Bryant. He's playing third, 296, 29 homers, 73 ribbies. Batting third, the first baseman Anthony Rizzo, 273, 32 homers, and 109 runners knocked in. Batting fourth, doing the catching, Wilson Contreras, 276, 21 homers, 74 ribbies. Batting fifth, playing second base, Ben Zobrist, 232, 12 homers, 50 runners knocked in. Batting sixth, in right field, Jason Hayward, 259, 11 home runs, 59 RBI. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Javier Baez, 273, 23 homers, 75 ribbies. Batting eighth, playing left field, Kyle Schwarber, 211, 30 homers, 59 ribbies. All or nothing, Kyle Schwarber. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, Addison Russell, 239, 12 homers, and 43 runners knocked in. Alrighty. Let's make sure we have the system set up the way it should be. It looks good. And let's check our second screen. Make sure the cards are going up and down. And that now we're just not locked on to one. There we go. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. Alrighty, so here comes John Jay to start off the game. Jay in the project is batting 143 with no homers, no ribbies. He struck out once. He's looking for the 2-4 column. Free hands behind the plate. Here's the pitch from Denny McLain. And that is a 4-8 to John Jay. 4-8 to John Jay. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Strike 3 looking. That bent the knees, so 1 down via the K. So free hands behind the plate. Cash is at first. McCullough at second. Stanley's at short. And Matthews is at third. In left field, Willie Horton. In center, it's Northrup. And in right, Al Kaline. So 1 out, no one on for Chris Bryant. In the project, he's batting .333. No homers or ribbies. He's walked once, struck out 4 times. Right-handed batter. He's looking for a 3-4 column. McLain gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Chris Bryant. And that is a 2-4. 2-4 with Denny McLain show Chris Bryant the door on the 2-4. No, he won't. Patience proves prudent. Ball 4. Bryant walks. So 1 out, 1 on. Cash holding on. Chris Bryant. And here comes Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo is 0 for 8 in the project with 1 walk. Rizzo, left-handed power bat, looking for the 3-4 column. McLain hoping to induce the double play. The windup and the pitch to Anthony Rizzo. And that's a 2-3. What will it be? We shall see the 2-3 off the Rizzo card. Not a column of choice, though. Pitch inbound. Ground ball, second base. McCullough's only plays to first as he ranged to his right on the outfield grass. So there's 2 outs. Bryant advances to second. He's in scoring position for the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Contreras in the project is 0 for 6 with a walk and 3 strikeouts. Right-handed batter. Bryant will have those extra steps with 2 outs. Free hand wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Wilson Contreras. And that is a 6-9 to Wilson Contreras. 6-9. Will he knock in Chris Bryant? Ground ball to short. And Stanley, he's not stellar defensively. But we rolled an 18. He fields it like a Gold Glover. Now he'll throw to Cash at first. And that is an 11. And the side is retired. So Stanley, ranging to his left a bit, fires to Cash. Bryant stranded at second. We go to the bottom of first. Scoreless here in Detroit. On the mound for the Cubbies is Jake Arrieta. He gets his first start in the project. As I stated, John Lester had the first 2 starts against Gibson and Denny McLain, and he was awful. So Jake Arrieta, who was 14-10 with a 3.53 earned run average, giving up 23 homers, striking out 163, walking 55 in 2017, is up on the bump for the Cubbies here in Detroit. Leading off for the Tigers, Mickey Stanley at short, 259, 11 homers, 60 ribbies, and 68. Batting second, the designated hitter, Gates Brown, 370, 6 homers, and 15 ribbies. Batting third, the right fielder, Al Kaline, 287, 10 homers, 52 runners knocked in. Batting fourth in left field, Willie Horton, 285, 36 homers, and 85 RBI. Batting fifth at first base, hoping to cash in, Norm Cash, 263, 25 homers, and 63 ribbies. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Bill Freehan, 263, 25 homers, 84 runners knocked in. Batting seventh in center field, hoping to get started, Jim Northrup, 264, 21 homers, 90 RBI, and 68. Batting eighth, Eddie Matthews, 212, 3 homers, 8 ribbies. He's overperformed in the project, though. And batting ninth, Dick McCullough, 249, 16 homers, and 56 runners knocked in. In the project, he's been bad. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. So once again, Mickey Stanley comes up. He'll face Arrieta, who's on the mound. Corners are in. Contreras is behind the plate with a -2 arm. Rizzo's at first. Zobrist at second. Russell's at short. And Bryant is at third. Schwarber is out in left. Jay is in center. And Hayward is in right. -4 arm in right for Hayward. Here's Mickey Stanley in the project, batting .283, 2 homers, and 5 ribbies. He's walked twice, struck out 9 times. Stanley looking for the 1-6 column. Arrieta hoping to deny him. The windup and the pitch from Arrieta to Mickey Stanley. And that is a 6-8. A 6-8 column of choice for Mickey Stanley. Will he take advantage of it? Hanging breaking ball. Strike 3. Looking. Oh, he couldn't pull the trigger. Ken Castro's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Sports writer extraordinaire. So Stanley badly fooled by a hanging breaking ball. He was sitting dead red, I guess. A sip of coffee. And here comes Gates Brown, designated hitter. .263, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies. He's walked 5 times, struck out 3. Left-handed batter. Looking for the 1-6 column. Arrieta is ready to work. He deals to Gates Brown. And that's a 1-5 to Gates Brown. 1-5 off the Brown card. And that's a 12 on the split. So Gates Brown, sitting dead red, crushes his ball to right center field. Boom goes the ball, and it's gone. Gates Brown will touch them all. And it's 1-0 Tigers. To the raucous crowd here in Detroit. So Gates Brown bashes one out, 1-0 Tigers. And here comes Al Kaline. Kaline in the project batting .300, 2 homers, and 6 ribbies. He's walked 13 times while striking out 7. Kaline, no slouch. Hall of Famer, looking for the 2-6. Arrieta faring no better than John Lester did in 2 starts. The windup and the pitch to Al Kaline. And that's a 1-4 off the Kaline card. 1-4. Who's going to be shown the door on the 1-4? And that's a 12 on the split. Kaline. Fastball. Ground ball. Hard hit to Bryant at third. He throws to Rizzo. 1 down. Kaline had a pitch to grip and rip, but he bashed it into the dirt. So there are 2 outs, excuse me, and that will bring up Willie Horton. Horton, the left fielder, batting .278, 2 doubles, a triple, 5 homers, and 13 ribbies, 9 walks, 21 strikeouts. Right-handed power boom bat. Here's the pitch from Arrieta to Willie Horton. Will he hear a who? That's a 2-4 off the Horton card, 2-4 to Willie Horton. And that's a 15 on the split. Horton sends that ball shallow left. Schwarber coming in, calls off Bryant, and the side is retired. But the Tigers get 1 on the blast by Gates Brown. We go to the top of the second, 1-0 Detroit. As Ken Castro says, "Thank you, Al. How's everyone? I'm doing okay. Thank you." All right, that will bring up for the Cubbies, Zobrist, Hayward, and Baez to face Denny McLain. Ben Zobrist batting .143 in the project, no walks, 2 strikeouts. McLain kicks and deals to Ben Zobrist, and that is a 4-10. Column of choice off the McLain card, 4-10. Zobrist might see a pitch to grip and rip. And that's a 1 on the split. Zobrist, waiting curveball, sends that ball right back up the middle. So a line shot to center. Tying run at first. Cash will hold on Zobrist. 55% chance of stealing second. Here comes Jason Hayward in the project, batting .250. No homers, no ribbies, no walks, 1 strikeout. Left-handed batter. McLain will try to induce a double play ball. Freehand sets the target. Here's the pitch to Hayward. And that is a 3-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 3-3 off the Hayward card. 3-3 to Jason Hayward. And a 10 on the split. That ball is lined to McCullough. Snap throw to first. Diving back is Zobrist. They try to double up Zobrist. What a play by Dick McCullough on that line drive. So 1 out, 1 on. Zobrist breathing a little heavy as he almost got doubled up. And here comes Javier Baez. Baez in the project is 0 for 1. His 1 at bat, he struck out. McLain peeks to first. The windup and the pitch to Baez. And that is a 3-10 off the Baez card. 3-10 to Javier Baez. Curveball. Swing and a miss. That curveball dropped off the table. Captain Carl's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. So 2 outs. McLain struck out 2. He now has 124 Ks in the project. He now faces Kyle Schwarber, all or nothing. Schwarber is 0 for 5. 2 walks, 4 Ks. A lot of nothing for Kyle Schwarber. If he goes yard, the Cubbies will take a 2-1 lead. McLain looks in at the power-hitting left-handed batter. He deals to Schwarber. And that is a 112. Off the Schwarber card. Not a column of choice, though. 112 to Schwarber. And that's a fly ball. Coming in is Northrup from center field. And he makes the running catch. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Tigers. Due up to face Jake Arrieta. Cash, Freehand, and Northrup. Danny N. Cards. Danny N. Gray and Cards and Toys is in the chat. Hope all as well. Along with Jack Dawson. Check out Danny N. Cards and Toys. Wonderful channel. And thank you for joining us, Jack Dawson. Alan Shaw from across the pond. Hope all is well. Here comes Norm Cash in the project, batting .232, 3 homers, 9 ribbies, 4 walks, 17 strikeouts. Cash, left-handed batter. Hoping to boom one out like Gates Brown. Arrieta picks up the sign from Contreras. Here's the pitch to Cash. Will he cash in? That's a 3-9. Column of choice for Cash. He's going to see a pitch. 3-9. Will he take advantage of it? And it's a 17 on the split. Cash drives this ball deep. Left field. Schwarber racing back at the wall. He leaps, and he makes the catch, robbing Cash of a cash cow. Arrieta tips his cap to his left fielder, Schwarber, not known for the glove. Had a great jump on that deep fly ball. Cash kicks the dirt on the way back to the bench. So 1 out. Crowd still abuzz with that catch. And here comes Bill Freehand. Freehand in the project, .269, 1 homer, 12 ribbies, 8 walks, 11 strikeouts. Arrieta takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. Here's the pitch to Freehand. And that's a 4-2. How do you do on the 4-2 off the Jake Arrieta card? 4-2, and that's a walk. So Freehand induces a walk. So 1 out, 1 on for Jim Northrup. Northrup has struggled. Starting to hit just a bit. Got his average over 200 now. He's batting .211, no homers, 3 ribbies, 3 walks, and he struck out 13 times. Will he start making some contact here? Arrieta hopes to induce a double play ball. He is horrible at holding base runners on, +6. But Freehand, not very stealth at stealing, so it's A-OK if you're a Cubbies fan. Northrup, left-handed batter. Contreras sets a target. Arrieta rocks and fires, and that is a 5. 5's across the board. 5's gone wild. That's a 5-10 off the Jake Arrieta card. 5-10. Will this be a double play ball to end the inning? 5-10. Ground ball to short. It could be. And that's a 6 on the 20-sided die. And Addison Russell fields it quite cleanly. Say that 15 times fast. And he throws to Rizzo. Error check. That's a 10. So this could be a double play ball. It looks like it's going to be Russell to Zobrist to Rizzo, and the side is retired. 6-4-3 as Addison Russell came right across the second base bag. Behind it, flipped to the second baseman, who then fired to Rizzo. Top of the third, 1-0 Detroit. Due up for the Cubbies, Russell, then John Jay, and Chris Bryant. You can see Russell and Zobrist having a good old chat before he came out to the batter's box on that wonderful double play they turned. So Addison Russell is his first at-bat. He's batting 167 in the project. No homers, no ribbies. As my second screen continually foobars, and I cannot see the chat, but we'll get that back up and running. Let's do this. Captain Carl in the chat says, as we'll get to that in a moment, nothing like gaming to escape the crazy things going on around the world. You are correct, Captain Carl. You are correct, my friend. Remember to subscribe. Danny N. Gray's Cards and Toys, wonderful channel, along with Bobby Cantillano's Facebook page. Also check her YouTube channel out. And the original Grognard. All right, here's Addison Russell. He's looking for a 2-4. Here's the pitch from McLain to Russell, and it's not with love. 1-5 off the Addison Russell card. 1-5. And his struggles will continue. Fastball. Swing and a miss. 1 down. That's strikeout number 3 for Denny McLain. If Denny McLain offers to sell you some property or an insurance investment or a real estate investment, say no. Alrighty, little levity there. Here comes John Jay, top of the order. He's 0 for 1. He was a strikeout victim of Denny McLain. McLain looking to ring him up a second time. Freehand. Wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to John Jay, and that's a 1-3. What will it be? We shall see. The 1-3 off the John Jay card. Pitch homeward bound. Ground ball to McCullough at second. He throws to Cash. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty for Chris Bryant. He walked his first time up. Bryant doesn't have a homer yet in the project, but did hit 29 in 2017. McLain looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The windup and the pitch to Chris Bryant. And that is a 4-4. Column of choice for Bryant off the McLain card. 4-4. This play will be for Freehand, the catcher. And that's a 1. That's not going to be good usually. That's a 1. Now we roll for the error check. That's a 13. No error. It's going to be a number in front of the plate, I believe. And it's an infield hit, as it just rolled away far enough from Freehand. By the time he pounced on it and threw to first, Bryant beats it out. So no 1-2-3 inning. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. One swing by Rizzo could give the Cubbies a 2-1 lead. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out. Cash holding on. Bryant at first. He represents a tying run. Rizzo the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch to Anthony Rizzo from Denny McLain, and that is a 2-7. Off the Rizzo card, 2-7 to Anthony Rizzo. And Rizzo, patience, and that's a walk. So after getting the first 2 batters out, an infield single and a walk, and Denny McLain is in a bit of trouble here. And you know he has issues with the gopher ball. And stepping to the plate is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He had 21 round trippers in 2017. None so far in the project, 0 for 7. Freehand goes out to have a word. Contreras grounded out in his first time at the plate. Bryant at second, Rizzo at first. Here's the pitch to Wilson Contreras. McLain deals Contreras a 6-9. Will McLain get out of this jam? 6-9. Tigers lead 1-0. Ground ball to short, and Mickey Stanley. That's an 11. And Stanley makes the dive, pops up. He throws to first, and that's an 11. Scooping it out of the dirt is Cash, and the side is retired. The Cubbies strand 2. We go to the bottom. What a play by Mickey Stanley. Normally the center fielder, but trying to get more offense in this lineup. He's playing short. Bottom of the third, 1-0, still Detroit. Due up for the Tigers, Eddie Matthews, Dick McCullough in the top of the order, Mickey Stanley to face Jake Arrieta. He's made one mistake, the homer to Gates Brown. Eddie Matthews in the project has been a pleasant surprise. 333, 1 homer, and 5 ribbies. That would be incredible. 2 walks and 5 Ks. More coffee, Al. Matthews, former running mate with Hank Aaron on the Braves, awaits the Arrieta offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound, and that's a 4-7 off the Arrieta card. 4-7. What will Matthews do with a 4-7? Eddie Matthews, and that's an 11 split. His hot hitting continues as he sits on the curveball, and he sends that ball up the middle past the dive of Zobrist. A leadoff single for Eddie Matthews. The hot bat continues. Matthews at first, not very fast. Rizzo is playing behind him, it looks like. And here comes Dick McCullough, who has been awful in the project. 170, a homer, 6 ribbies, 6 walks, and 16 strikeouts. McCullough, as the corners are playing in, expecting bunt, though he's only a C bunter. Bryant's in at third, Rizzo in at first. So they're not holding Matthews on. He's also C hit and run. Let's just take a look at the bunting. 72%. He's going to try to bunt him over. Here's the pitch from Arrieta. McCullough puts it down. Fielded by Bryant. His only play is the Zobrist covering first as Rizzo didn't get back to the bag he was playing in. Advancing to second is... That's all, folks. Eddie Matthews. So Matthews at second. 1 out. Big insurance run. Top of the order for Mickey Stanley, who's 0 for 1. He struck out against Jake Arrieta. Stanley hoping to knock in that duck on the pond named Eddie Matthews, standing at second. Arrieta pays no attention to Matthews, again slow. Picks up the sign from Contreras. Here's the pitch to Mickey Stanley. And that's a 6-3. What will it be? We shall see. 6-3. Arrieta makes a mistake on that pitch. He hangs a breaking ball. 10 on the split. Stanley sends that ball deep to left. Schwarber going back, looking up. He's not going to catch this one. It's gone! Mickey Stanley, a 2-run blast. Matthews scores ahead of him, and it's 3-0 Tigers. The Tigers are roaring here at Tigers Stadium to the delight of the Tiger fans. 3-0. Gates Brown greets both Matthews and Stanley. And remember, Brown homered in the bottom of the first. He's 1 for 1. 3-0. The crowd is going crazy here. Gates Brown, can he pick up another home run here? They have Arrieta on the ropes looking to knock him out. Here's the pitch to Gates Brown, and that is a 4-3. What will it be? We shall see off the Jake Arrieta card. 4-3. Arrieta faring no better than John Lester in his 2 starts. That ball sent out to right field in Hayward. The split is a 9. Hayward on the run. Will he make the catch? And that's a 12. Hayward racing towards the line on the sinking line drive. He makes the diving catch for out number 2, robbing Gates Brown of extra bases. 2 outs, bases empty for Al Kaline. He grounded out in his first plate appearance. Arrieta has made 2 mistakes and paid greatly for them. Here's the pitch to Al Kaline, and that is a 3-8. A 3-8 to Kaline off the Kaline card. 3-8 from Arrieta. Ground ball to Russell at short. Throws to Rizzo. The side is retired by a 2-run blast by Mickey Stanley. It's now 3-0. We go to the top of the 4th here in Detroit. Due up for the Cubbies, trailing by 3, Ben Zobrist, then Jason Hayward and Javier Baez. Zobrist singled. He's 1 for 1 off Denny McLain. Here's the pitch from McLain to Zobrist, and that is a 1-6. 1-6. Zobrist going to see a pitch to grip and rip on the 1-6. And Zobrist rips that ball past the dive of McCullough into right. So a leadoff single for Ben Zobrist. Only the 3rd hit for the Cubbies. Here comes Jason Hayward. He lined out to McCullough. They nearly doubled up Zobrist. So Cash is holding on Zobrist. Hayward digs in the left-hander's batter's box. McLain takes a peek at first, looks in at Freehand, nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Jason Hayward. And that is a 3-7 to Hayward. 3-7 to Jason Hayward. Freehand frames it, but that's ball 4. Ball 4. So it's first and second, no outs. Javier Baez steps to the plate. Baez hitless in the project, only 2 at-bats, but he did have 23 homers. If he goes yard, it's a 3-3 ball game. He's looking for the 1-4 column. McLain has to bear down, takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He kicks and deals to Javier Baez, and that is a 5-8. 5-8 to Baez. 5-8. No outs, 2 on, 3-0 Tigers. 5-8. Ground ball to Dick McCullough. That's a 12. McCullough fields it. If there is no error, it is a double play. We roll for the error, and that is a 10. This should be a double play. 6-4 to 3 with Zobrist advancing to third. There are 2 outs now, though, as McCullough goes to Stanley, who then throws to Cash. Advancing to third is Zobrist. He'll take that all day, all night, the pitcher's best friend. Yes, Uncle Ron is here from Retro Sports Network. Check out that wonderful channel. He says Schwarber is a 5 in left field. Holy cow, he is god-awful. Though he did rob a home run on an unbelievable catch. Even the blind squirrel finds a nut, as they say. So here's Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1, all for nothing Schwarber. He flew out in his first plate appearance. Zobrist 90 feet away from giving the Cubbies a run. They trail by 3. McLain deals to Schwarber, and that is a 1-12 off the Schwarber card. Not a column of choice, though. 1-12. 1-12. Schwarber. Fly ball. Center field. Northrup's camping. He's waiting for it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Double play ball takes the Cubbies right out of the inning. As Captain Carl says, I think I saw Don Wirt and Ray Euler head to the locker room to warm up their arms if the game stays like this. Yes, they'll come in for defensive purposes. You are correct. They can't hit with poop. I play with an offensive lineup when I'm playing as the Tigers. You know, it's amazing. The 68 Cardinals are one of the worst offensive teams ever. Ever. I get it. They had great pitching. That team, I don't know if it's harder to score runs with them in Strat or the Mets in Action PC 1977. Actually, at least in Action PC, you can play crazy. You can't really do that in Strat, which is a little disappointing. But I mean, you can, but Cardinals, horrible offensive team. They rival the Dodgers World Series teams with Koufax, who couldn't hit worth poop. But I have to honestly, I think the Koufax teams are, that's going to be, I should play that one. I think I'm going to play that to see what anemic offensive World Series team will beat one another. All right, here's Willie Horton. He's 0 for 1. He flew out. Arrieta's given up 2 gopher balls, thus producing the Tigers 3 runs. A solo shot by Gates Brown and a 2-run blast by Mickey Stanley. Here's the pitch to Willie Horton. Who's going to hear a who? We'll see. That's a 6-6. Pick up some sticks. Get your kicks on Route 66. Column of choice for Horton off the Arrieta card. And it's a 20 on the split. And that's a line shot single to left. Arrieta is fooling no one. So Horton's on. Here comes Norm Cash, 0 for 1. He flew out. On deck is Freehand. Cash. Will Cash go yard and cash in? Arrieta looks to first. He hopes to get a double play ball, the pitcher's best friend. Contreras sets the target. Here's the pitch to Norm Cash, and that is a 1-10. 1-10. Will Cash cash in? 1-10. And an 11 split. Arrieta just continues to hang that breaking ball. And Norm Cash sends that ball past the leaping attempt by Rizzo into right. We have a 1 through 11. Yeah, we're going to hold runners. We're not going to get our runner thrown out at third with no outs. So first and second, 90 feet at a time, go the Tigers. Horton's at second. Cash is at first. And here comes Bill Freehand. He walked. Arrieta's on the ropes. Tigers looking to KO him here. They're up 3-0. Freehand looking for the 2-6 column. He awaits Jake Arrieta's offering, and he hopes it's sacrificial. Here's the pitch. And that is a 5-10. Arrieta makes a decent pitch here. 5-10 to Freehand. Ground ball to short. This could be the double play ball they wanted. That's a 7. And it will be a double play ball. That's a G1 as long as there's no error by Addison Russell. And that's an 11. We're going to see a 6-4-3 double play. Russell ranging towards the bag. Flips it backhanded to Zobrist, who quickly spins and fires to Rizzo for 2 outs. Advancing to third is Willie Horton. So the double play, the pitcher's best friend, on the verge of bailing out Jake Arrieta's ill-fated start here. Here comes Jim Northrup, who just can't get started. He's only batting .207, 0 for 1 today. He grounded into a double play. He can knock in a run here. Horton takes a lead off third. The windup and the pitch from Jake Arrieta, and that is a 5-11. A 5-11 to Jim Northrup. 5-11 to Northrup. Ground ball to first and Anthony Rizzo. It's a 16 as we have to check the fielding. Rizzo, beautiful backhanded play. No, let's see if there's an error, though. No error, as that's an 11. Rizzo will race to the bag. He beats Northrup to it, and the side is retired. The double play ball helps Arrieta get bailed out of a jam. We go to the top of the fifth, still 3-0 Tigers. Denny McLain's pitched out of a few jams. He will face Addison Russell, John Jay, and Chris Bryant. Alrighty, Russell's 0 for 1. He's a strikeout victim of Denny McLain. McLain will have a public service announcement later in the game about buying some insurance and property from him. He's much trusted in Detroit. Alrighty, McLain struck out 3. Russell looking for the 2-4 column. Here's the pitch to Addison Russell, and Denny McLain deals Russell a 2-3. What will it be? We shall see, as McLain gives Russell a big fat one to hit on the 2-3. And if Al can click on the right button, there you go. Dyslexia be gone. And that's a 19 on the split. Even, oh my lord, the Cubbies will hit the ball hard. Matthews fields it, fires to cash one down. Addison Russell had a pitch to grip and rip, and he pooped the bed. So 1 out, top of the order, John Jay. He is 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out. Left-handed batter digs in. He awaits the Denny McLain offering. Here's the pitch to John Jay. That's a 1-10. A 1-10 to John Jay from Denny McLain. And that's going to be a hard hit ball right back to McLain. He snares it, smiles at Jay, throws the first 2 away. Base is empty for Chris Bryant. He has walked and singled. Bryant, right-handed power bat. McLain nods his head. Freehand sets the target. Here's the pitch to Chris Bryant, spelt with a K. That is a 6-9. 6-9 to Chris Bryant. Ground ball to Mickey Stanley at short. That's always an adventure, as he's really a center fielder. And that's a G3 number sign. We don't know if he makes the play yet, so we're not even going to speculate. Let's check for an error, though. And that's a 10. No error. Let's see if Stanley ranging towards the bag, dives from his knees, throws low, picked out of the dirt by Cash, and the side is retired. What a play. What a play by Mickey Stanley, and also at the first base bag by Norm Cash, denying the hit. We go to the bottom of the fifth, 3-0 Tigers. We're seeing it all like Bogey and Bocall. And the dog show is here at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel with our good friend Dog. Love the dog show. Did a funny thing with an artichoke. I watched it. It was cool. He did one with an onion too. That was pretty funny. Remember, let's go subscribe, Dog. Thumbs up, like, share videos. The FOC is growing in leaps and bounds, and we have a website coming up, as I have to discuss that with Uncle Ron. Uncle Ron's the man. Ballpark, Uncle Ron says. Tiger Stadium, good day. Bats, single with a star. Lefties 1 through 13. Home runs 1 through 12 for singles and homers. Righties 1 through 4. And for a homer, 1 through 18, doubles 95, triple 101. I have no clue what the hell that means, but I just read it out. I just enjoy playing the game. All right, here's Eddie Matthews again. Matthews, a tremendous surprise here. He's on the roster, so I'm using him. 360, 1 homer, 5 ribbies. 1 for 1 today. He scored a run. He has singled. I do not control the Cubbies. Arrieta is still on the mound. Here's the pitch to Matthews. Trying to turn back the hands of time. He sure has in this project. Coffee belch. That is a 3-7. Can Matthews do it again? Yes, he can, maybe. That's a column of choice. Come on, Matthews. 3-7-6 on the split. And Eddie Matthews does it over and over and over. Single, line shot to center. Matthews, the old man, doing it once again. He's 2 for 2. How do you do? Rizzo is playing in along with Bryant, so corners are in. Here comes the anemic Dick McCullough. McCullough had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. And we're going to do the same thing again. 72% chance of success. Here's the pitch. McCullough squares. He puts it down. Batter fouls it. Oh, so Contreras lets it go foul. Do we want to keep the bunt on? 56% chance of success. That's better than him hitting the ball, that's for sure. We're going to take the bunt off. We're going to let Dick McCullough swing away and hope that 170 batting average will improve. Cubs hope to turn 2. McCullough looking for the 6-2 column. Matthews takes a slight lead at first. Rizzo playing behind him. Arrieta kicks and deals to McCullough, and that is a 3-10 to Dick McCullough. And 3-10 I don't think is going to bode well for Dick McCullough. 3-10. Oh, it might. It might. As Dick McCullough pokes me in the eye. As that's a 6 on the split. And Dick McCullough will get a base hit. He says, the heck with you, Al Red Sox fan. I'm going to single to center in a line shot. Matthews, 1 through 13 chance of going first to third. We say no. Station to station go the slow-footed Tigers. No outs, 2 on. Top of the order for Mickey Stanley. Not known for the glove, but he's made a couple of fabulous plays at short, and he's hit a 2-run homer. Back in the third. He's 1 for 2. He's struck out also. 2 ribbies. Looking for the 1-6. Matthews at second. McCullough at first. Arrieta praying for a double play ball. Contreras goes through the signs. Here's the pitch to Mickey Stanley. Can he do it again? That is a 5-8. 5-8 to Mickey Stanley. From Jake Arrieta. 5-8. Ground ball to third. Bryant throws to Zobrist. McCullough goes in hard. He breaks up the... Oh, I messed that up. 5. That's a ground ball B. They got the lead runner, I think. Force play to third base. Okay, so he steps on the bag. The runner on second. Matthews is out. McCullough takes second. Okay. I'm remembering when I played card and dice just what a B is, but that's fine. So Bryant steps on the bag. Thought about throwing to first. He did not. So 1 out, 2 on. Gates Brown comes to the plate. 1 for 2 with a homer. Clinton Parks is in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Check out that great baseball channel. Tremendous knowledge with Clinton Parks. He says, you must be playing Detroit, McCullough, and not the Red Sox. Yeah, he did go play for the Red Sox later. Here's Gates Brown. 1 for 2 with a homer. He's the designated hitter. 1 out, 2 on. Double play ball. Once again, could get Arrieta out of this mess and keep it a 3-run deficit. He kicks and deals to Gates Brown. And Arrieta deals Brown a 2-6. 2-6. Who's going to be picking up some sticks on the 2-6? Ground ball, hard hit to Rizzo. Rizzo throws to Russell. Russell comes across the bag, back to Rizzo. And that's the double play, 3-6-3. And Arrieta claps his glove. For all the difficulty he has, he keeps the Cubbies in the game. We go to the top of the 6th, still 3-0. Due up for the Cubs, and they got to start doing some damage. No runs and only 3 hits. Rizzo, Contreras, and Zobrist to face Denny McLain. McLain, 5 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks. The Cubs have had, actually with only the 3 hits, have had opportunities. Rizzo's 0 for 1. He's grounded out and walked. Here's the pitch to the left-handed batter, Anthony Rizzo. And let's not knock the dice. That is a 1-7. A 1-7 to Rizzo off the Anthony Rizzo card. Hard hit ball to McCullough at second. He gobbles it up like a kid with candy. Throws to first. 1 down. I'll bring up Wilson Contreras. The catcher's 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. Digs in the right-hander's batter's box, looking to tee it high and let it fly. McLain nods his head. Freehand sets a target. Pitch inbound. And Contreras from McLain. That's a 5-5. Off the McLain card. 5-5 to Wilson Contreras. Fastball. Strike 3 inside corner. What a job by Freehand framing that pitch. Contreras just shaking his head. And that is K, number 4. So 2 outs, base is empty for Ben Zobrist. He has singled twice. He has been a thorn in Denny McLain's side. McLain asks if he wants to buy some property. Zobrist looks befuddled. Here's the pitch. Zobrist looking for the 1-4. Can he go 3 for 3? He might have a shot here. That's a 4 and an 8. So he gets the 4 column. You might go 3 for 3 here. 4, 8. Zobrist hoping for it to be great. 4-8 off the McLain card. Curveball. Drops off the table. Strike 3. As bringing it up, beautifully framing it, is Freehand. And the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th, still 3-0 Detroit. Due up for the Tigers. K-Line, Horton, and Cash to face Jake Arrieta. Arrieta, 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He's given up 2 homers, a solo shot to Gates Brown, and a 2-run blast by Mickey Stanley. Here's Al K-Line. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. K-Line awaits the Arrieta offering. Pitch, homeward bound. That is a 1-9 to K-Line off the K-Line card. 1-9. K-Line works a walk. He is at first base. Leadoff runner on. 85% chance of stealing, and he's off to the races here, folks. 25% chance to get the lead. We're going to attempt to steal. And K-Line is picked off. Oh! Arrieta throws to first. Rizzo applies the tag. Out number 1. Ouch. So we got a little greedy there. 1 out. And here's Willie Horton, 1 for 2. He's flown out and singled. Base is empty due to the pickoff. Arrieta feeling a bit good about himself. He deals to Willie Horton. Who's going to hear a who? That is a 4-7 to Horton off the Arrieta card. 4-7 to Willie Horton. And a 7 on the split. Horton sees a pitch to grip and rip. Line shot to the leaping Bryant at third. 2 away as they throw the ball around the infield. Bryant robs Horton of his second hit. 2 outs, base is empty for Norm Cash. 1 for 2. He's also flown out and singled. Cash does have 3 homers and 9 ribbies with a .241 batting average in the project. Digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Arrieta takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Norm Cash. Will it be a cash cow? That is a 4-11 off the Arrieta card. 4-11 to Norm Cash. Ground ball, hard hit to Zobrist. He's up with that second, throws to Rizzo, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the 7th, 3-0 Detroit. The Cubbies are being shut out on only 3 hits. Due up, Hayward, Baez, and Schwarber. Hayward is 0 for 1. He is lined out and walked. Left-handed batter, McLain, in a zone right now. He has been helped out by a couple of double play balls. The windup and the pitch to Hayward, and that is a 1-4. Will Hayward be shown the door on the 1-4? By McLain. Hayward with a 10 split. Sits dead red. And that's a ground ball up the middle and through. A leadoff single for Hayward. He actually got jammed on the ground ball, but it bounced past McLain and in between Stanley and McCullough. No one could corral it. Northrup throws it in. And here's Javier Baez. Baez is 0 for 2. He struck out and banged into a double play. Cash holding on Hayward. McLain takes a peek, now looks in. Picks up the sign from Freehan. Here's the pitch to Baez. Can the Cubbies get something going here? That's a 3-4 off the Baez card. 3-4 from McLain to Baez. And that's a 5. But he needed a 4. Baez. Fly ball. Shallow. Horton comes racing in from left, calling off. Stanley makes the catch. Fakes a throw to first as Hayward scrambles back. So 1 out, 1 on for Kyle Schwarber, who's flown out twice. All or nothing Kyle. Again, McLain peeks to first. Now he deals to Schwarber. And that is a 6-8 off the McLain card. 6-8 to Kyle Schwarber. Runner at first, 1 out. Fly ball. Center field. Northrup racing back, reaching up, makes the catch. Retreating again to first base is Hayward. 2 down. The number 9 batter, Addison Russell, the shortstop, comes to the plate for the Cubs. He has struck out and grounded out. 0 for 2. McLain hoping to make short work of Addison Russell. Hayward will be off on contact. Here's the pitch from Denny McLain to Addison Russell, and that is a 2-5. A 2-5 to Russell. And McLain hangs a pitch here on the 2-5. Will Russell take advantage of it? 2-5. And he sure will, as he's going to drive this ball with a 4 split. And that's going to be well over Northrup's head. It's going to bounce around in center field. Russell has himself a triple, and the Cubbies have a run. It's now 3-1. So McLain hangs a pitch to Addison Russell, and he made him pay. 3-1. Tying run comes to the plate. Russell's at third. 2 outs. John Jay's 0 for 3. Struck out and grounded out twice. John Jay only batting 100 in the project. Jay did not much pop in that Pop and Judy bat. Only 2 homers. On deck, a man who had 29 homers, Chris Bryant. So Jay wants to move the line. And he's not going to have it because Jay is going to be pinch hit by Ian Happ. Happ, let's look at his card from 2017. Happ, 253, 24 homers and 68 ribbies. Good choice by the Strat sim engine. So 1 swing of the bat by Happ could tie the ball game. Happ against righties is a 1R, so he hits righties slightly better than lefties. He's a left-handed batter. Russell stands at third. McLain has been susceptible to the gopher ball. Oh my God, I pronounced that word right, I believe. Here's the pitch to Happ from McLain, and that's a 1-4. 1-4 off the Happ card, not a column of choice. 1-4. And a 6. That's going to be a split of a 6. Curveball. Happ up the middle and through. Russell trots in from third. It's now 3-2. Here come the Cubbies. Tribes fans at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Check out that great channel. Tribes fan 879 just posted another 2016 Minnesota Twin replay using card and dice Strat-O-Matic Advanced tabletop. So just like that, the Cubbies are back in the ball game. And here comes Chris Bryant. Bryant's 1 for 2. He's walked, singled, and grounded out. Happ is at first. Pinch hit, 2-out single with a ribby. He represents the tying run. The go-ahead run is Chris Bryant. Again, McLain has been susceptible to the gopher ball. Peeks to first, Cash holding on Happ. Now picks up the sign from Freehan. Here's the pitch to Chris Bryant, spelt with a K. And McLain wants a K. That's a 4-11. Oh boy, 4-11. McLain misses location on the 4-11. Will he get away with it? That's a 6 split. Bryant swings the lumber. And he got under it, pops it up towards short. Stanley on the outfield grass makes the catch. The side is retired. Bryant had a fat pitch, and he pops it up. But the Cubbies scored 2. We go to the bottom of the 7th. We got a ball game here, folks, in Detroit at Tiger Stadium. 3-2 Tigers. Trivia question. In what park do the Milwaukee Brewers play in? I know the old park. I don't know the new park, to be honest with you. I don't know. So in what park do the Milwaukee Brewers play in? Let's click on the answer. Miller Park. Was that, it wasn't called. Yeah, because they have a new stadium. Alrighty. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back for its root for the home team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Alrighty, here comes Bill Freehan, 0 for 1. He's walked and grounded into a double play. Arrieta, with a new breath of life, he's only down 1 now. Here's the pitch to Freehan. Can Arrieta keep it a 1-run deficit? That is a 3-10. 3-10 to Freehan from Jake Arrieta. 3-10. Pops it up. Foul territory. Contreras throws the mask off, makes the catch. 1 down as he pops out to the catcher. Jim Northrup steps to plate. He's 0 for 2. He is grounded into a double play and grounded out. His horrible hitting in the project continues. Here's the pitch from Arrieta to Northrup, and that is a 5-4. Arrieta hoping to show Northrup the door on the 5-4. 5-4. Fly ball out to center field, and Happ, who had the pinch. Oh, my Lord, Happ is god-awful in range. And that's a 13, and he'll make the catch. 1 through 11 are hits. Wow, did they luck out there. Unless he makes an error. And we need a high roll for an error, and that's a 12. I don't think that's high enough. It's not, and he will make the run and catch for out number 2 as Northrup flies out to center. So 2 outs, base is empty, 3-2 Tigers, bottom of the 7th. And here comes Eddie Matthews, 2 for 2 with a run scored. Can he go 3 for 3? Eddie Matthews, hoping to go 3 for 3. The windup and the pitch from Jake Arrieta. And that is a 3-11 with a 6. 3-11, column of choice. Can Matthews do it again? 3-11! Matthews sitting dead red. Boom goes the ball. That's going way out and right. Hayward looks up. It is gone. Eddie Matthews 3 for 3. Boom goes the ball, and Eddie Matthews touches the ball. It's now 4-2 Tigers. Eddie Matthews, as the Cher song says, turning back the hands of time. Unbelievable. Eddie Matthews. As we have Sports Time Machine, Mr. Utah Mike. How you doing, my friend? Check out that great channel. As he's brought card and dice also to his channel to go with his Strat PC. So Eddie Matthews, what a game. 4 for 4. I love putting Eddie Matthews in the lineup against the proper pitching. It's now 4-2. They get one of those runs back that the Cubbies scored. And here comes the anemic Dick McCullough, who poked me in the eye last time as he singled. He's also had a sacrifice bunt. 2 outs. Let's see what Dick McCullough can do. And that's it. That is it. Arrieta's 3rd home run given up, and that KOs him. So a 4 for 4 day with a homer by Eddie Matthews has KO'd Jake Arrieta. And coming in the game is Brian Duensing. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And in 2017, 1 win, 1 loss, 2.74 earned run average. No saves. Gave up 6 homers, struck out 61, walked 18 in 62 innings pitched. That's pretty good. And now McCullough digs in the left-hander's batter's box after Duensing done with his warm-up tosses. Duensing, let's go back here. He's a lefty, so it's a lefty-lefty matchup. McCullough will stay in the game. No pinch hitting. And we got to start. We're going to make some defensive changes with a 4-2 lead. Here's the pitch to McCullough. Duensing trying to get the 3rd out here. And that's a 5-6 to Dick McCullough. 5-6 off the deucing card. 5-6. Pick up some sticks. 5-6. Fastball. Strike 3. Outside corner side is retired. But the home run by Matthews makes it 4-2. And now let's make some defensive changes here. Coming into play third. Is Euler the third baseman? No, he's the shortstop. Wirt is the third baseman. E17. He's a 1E17. Trzicki. 3 at short. So Wirt's going to come in to play third. So Eddie Matthews' day is done. 4 for 4 with a homer and a ribby, and he scored a run. So Wirt will come in to play third. Much better defender. And Stanley's going to go to center from short. And coming into play short, Euler's a 2, E17. Trzicki's a 3. So Euler will come into play short. We go with a better defensive lineup with a 2-run lead. All right, so Stanley goes from short to center. Northrup's out. Euler goes in to play short. McCullough went 4 for 4. A homer, a ribby, and a run scored. Is out, and Wirt's in at third. So McLain, with a 4-2 lead, looking to pick up his 10th win in his 15th start with 1 no decision. He wants to go to 10-4. Has gone 6 innings, 2 runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Will face Rizzo, Contreras, and Zobrist. As Clinton Parks says, boom, 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 out go the lights. You are correct, Mr. Parks. Rizzo 0 for 2 with a walk. He's grounded out twice. McLain deals to Anthony Rizzo. And that's a 4-2. 4-2, uh-oh. Again, McLain misses location, 4-2. But Rizzo pounds the ball hard into the ground. Cash snares it, races to the bag, steps on it, 1 down. As Rizzo grounds out to his counterpart. That will bring up Wilson Contreras. The catcher's 0 for 3. He's grounded out twice and struck out. Here's the pitch to Contreras from Denny McLain. That's a 1-9. 1-9 off the Contreras card. 1-9 from McLain. Curveball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. McLain's now struck out 6. 2 up, 2 down. Base is empty. 4-2 lead. Top of the 8th for the 68 Tigers over the 2017 Cubbies in the Denny McLain Bob Gibson Challenge. And Zobrist is 2 for 3. He singled twice and struck out. Zobrist, left-handed batter's box. Here's the pitch to Ben Zobrist. And Denny McLain deals Zobrist a 1-10. Column of choice. McLain misses location. 1-10. And a 15 split. Will McLain be bailed out by his defense? Hard hit ball. McCullough dives from his knees, throws the Cash, and the side is retired. McCullough robs a base hit. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's still 4-2 Tigers. Due up Stanley, Brown, and Kaline to face Dusing, who came into relief of Jake Arrieta, who gave up 3 home runs on the day. Mickey Stanley, 1 for 3 with a homer. He is struck out and banged into a force play. He's looking for the 1-6 column. The windup and the pitch from Brian Dusing. And that is a 6-9. 6-9. Stanley's going to see a pitch possibly to grip and rip on the 6-9. Hanging curveball. Swing and a miss. Oh, he was looking to deposit out into the bleachers. Oh, he'd like to have that at bat back. So 1 down. Dusing better not hang one to Gates Brown. He's 1 for 3 with a homer. He's also banged into a double play and flown out. Brown awaits the Dusing offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound, and that is a 2-11. 2-11 to Brown. 2-11, 1 out, no one on. Bottom of the 8th. Pop up, right side. Foul territory. Rizzo makes the catch. 2 away. It's up to Al Kaline to continue the inning. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice and walked. And he was picked off on an attempted steal. Kaline wanted to get off the schneid and make up for his pickoff. Contreras wiggles the fingers. Dusing nods his head. Here's the pitch to Al Kaline. And that is a 6-10. 6-10 off the Dusing card. 6-10. Fly ball out to center field. Happ will make a dive at it. 9 for the error check. He makes the dive on the K-line. Sinking line drive left center field. He's not going to get it. He knocks it down, but by the time he corrals it, K-line stands at second with a 2-out double. Happ a horrible range in center. So a huge insurance run. They'd like to tack on another. And here comes Willie Horton. Horton is 1 for 3. He's flown out, singled, and lined out, all against Jake Arrieta. First time facing Brian Dusing. 2 outs. K-line will be off on contact. He gets a couple extra steps. 1 through 14 base runner. That will improve with the 2 outs. And they walk Horton to face Norm Cash. Cash a little pissed off about that. Cash is 1 for 3, a fly out, a single, and a ground out. So 2 outs, 2 on. Cash wants to cash in now and go. Oh, and now they've changed pitcher. They come with Joe Madden, comes with Mike Montgomery. And let's look at Montgomery's numbers. Montgomery's a left-handed thrower. 7 wins, 8 losses, 3 saves. He did have 14 starts. He gave up 10 homers, struck out 100, walked 55. He's done with his warm-up tosses. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Let's see what Cash can do here. K-line's at second, Horton's at first. 4-2, the 68 Tigers over the 2017 Cubbies. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the windup and the pitch from Mike Montgomery to Norm Cash. And that is a 1-10. Off the Cash card, not a column of choice. Can Cash fight off this tough pitch? 1-10. Hard hit ball to Russell at short. He throws to Rizzo. Side is retired. We go to the top of the 9th. 4-2. Denny McLain and the 68 Tigers over the 2017 Chicago Cubs in the McLain Bob Gibson 1968 challenge year. The pitcher against the 2017 teams. 12 best teams that I deemed. So McLain is 3 outs away from win number 10. He will face Hayward, Baez, and Schwarber. Hayward 1 for 2 with a run scored. He's looking for the 2-4 column. McLain's looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch from McLain to Hayward. And that is a 5-9. A 5-9 to Hayward. Off the McLain card. 5-9. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Chase the high outside heat. 1 down. Denny McLain has runged up 7. Here's Baez. He's 0 for 3. Baez, right-handed batter. Righty-righty matchup. Freehand. Wiggles the fingers. McLain nods his head. He smiles. The big leg kick. Here's the pitch. And that is a 1-5. McLain misses location. 1-5. Baez turns on that fastball and singles past the dive of Euler, who's now in at short for defensive purposes. Came in last inning. So the tying run comes to plate. In all or nothing, Kyle Schwarber, he's 0 for 3. Denny McLain, who gave up 31 homers in 1968, through 14 starts and now his 15th, has given up 16 in the project. So if Schwarber goes, boom goes the ball, we have a 4-4 ball game. 1 out, 1 on. McLain hoping for a double play ball. Schwarber's flown out 3 times. Can he go yard here for the Cubby fans and tie it? McLain peeks to first. The windup and the pitch to Schwarber. The blue die wanted to jump, but we got it. And that is a 3-9 off the Schwarber card. Let's double check. 3-9 with a 2 split. 3-9. Curveball. Strike 3 looking. He froze him as that ball bent like Beckham. 2 outs. 2 outs. Baez at first. Cash holding him on. We should probably play behind him. Run means nothing. It's the run at the plate. But he's going to steal if I play behind him. And again, still the run means nothing. Cash will play behind him. by his 85% chance of stealing. And here comes Addison Russell. He's 1 for 3 with a triple and a ribby. Prior to that, he's ground out and struck out. Russell did have 12 home runs in 2017, and he's batting .222, a double and a triple. Comes down to Addison Russell. Off on contact will be Javier Baez. Cash playing behind him. McLain, he's ready. He deals to Addison Russell. Will the ball game be over? And that is a 2-8. Oh boy, Addison Russell might do it again to Denny McLain, as Denny McLain pitches him a fat one. And he turns on it, and he singles line shot that drops in front of Horton in left. So Denny McLain starting to struggle here. And here comes Ian Happ, pinch hit single for a ribby. And remember, Happ, 24 homers. Oh boy, do we go to the pen? Freehand goes to the mound. Happ's a 1R. We don't have a stellar pen. Here comes a pitching coach. Cash is out on the mound also. Let's just take a look here. John Hiller, 2 saves. But he's a 3L. Lolich is a starter, but the only person who starts in this project are Gibson and Denny McLain. And he did pick up a save. You can see I did use him. I did use him to get a save. But when you pitch a starter who doesn't normally pitch in relief, did he pitch in relief? I think he did. Yes, he did. That's why I was able to use him. And so we got Mickey Lolich ready. Mickey Lolich will come in the game to get the last out here. Denny McLain's day is done. They've pulled him. He went 8 2/3. He still has a chance for a no decision here, folks. The 2 runners are responsible. 4-2 lead. Here comes Mickey Lolich. He does have 1 save in the project. Mickey Lolich, who won 3 World Series games in 68, was the MVP. He actually outpitched Denny McLain in the big situation. 17-9. He did have a save in 68. Gave up 23 gopher balls, struck out 197, and walked 65. He's done with his warm-up tosses. Let's see if Joe Madden counters with a right-handed bat here. He will not. So it's Lolich versus Happ. 2 outs, 2 on. Happ looking for the 3-4. The lefty Lolich deals to Ian Happ, and that is a 3. Oh, boy. So Lolich is going to hang a pitch. That's a 3-5. 3-5 to Happ. Curveball! Strike 3! Strike 3! Mickey Lolich picks up save number 2 as Happ could not pull the trigger. He was sitting dead red, and Mickey Lolich picks up the save, and Denny McLain picks up his 10th win. As Sports Time Machine is saying, John Hiller, I don't have luck with John Hiller in this game, so John Hiller sits on the bench. Mickey Lolich picks up his 2nd save in the project. As the Cubs had the tying runs on, the power bat at the plate, the go-ahead run, and Lolich hung a curveball but set him up so nicely in that at-bat with fastballs, Happ couldn't pull the trigger. It was a fat curveball right over the middle of the plate. And high, he hung it. But strike 3, ball game over. Let's go to the box score. Hope everyone enjoyed that. And let's remember to bring the box score actually up. So we have the box score. Let's make that a little bigger. Fit the screen. Nope, wrong thing, Al. Wrong thing, numbnuts. Transform. There we go. Fit the screen. There is the box score. What a game. That was entertaining. So let's just get to McLain. McLain's now 10-4 through 15 starts. The Tigers, who I haven't changed their name yet, which I have to, are 11-4 in 15 games. McLain, 8 2/3, 8 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, no homers. His ERA is now 3.10, so that's well above his 68 ERA. Mickey Lolich picks up his second save, pitched a third of an inning. His ERA is now 6.75 with a strikeout. Arrieta takes the loss, so he doesn't fare any better than John Lester. The Cubs in this project are 0 for 3. They'll get one more crack at Bob Gibson to try to put a win on the board. Arrieta went 6 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and 3 big homers. His ERA is 5.40. Dunson an inning, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, no runs. And Montgomery a third of an inning, no runs, no walks, no hits, no strikeouts. For the Cubs, they had 8 hits. John Jay 0 for 3. Happ was a pinch hitter and then played center field, 1 for 2 with a ribby. Bryant 1 for 3. Rizzo 0 for 3. Contreras 0 for 4. Zobrist 2 for 4. Hayward 1 for 3 with a run scored. Baez 1 for 4. Schwarber 0 for 4. And Addison Russell was a thorn in McLain's side, 2 for 4, runs scored and a ribby. In total, in their loss, the Cubs 34 at-bats, 2 runs, 8 hits, 2 ribbies. For the victorious Detroit Tigers, Mickey Stanley, 2-run homer, and played beautiful shortstop, not known as a defensive whiz, but he sure was in today's game. 1 for 4 runs scored and a 2-run homer, 2 ribbies. Gates Brown 1 for 4 with a solo blast and a run scored. Kaline 1 for 3. Horton 1 for 3. Cash 1 for 4. Freehand 0 for 2. Northrup struggles continue. He's 0 for 3, batting .200. Euler came in to play defense, did not bat. Eddie Matthews 3 for 3. 2 runs scored. He had a homer and a ribby, now batting .407. I love Eddie Matthews. Dick Wirt came in to play third, did not have an at-bat. The reason why Wirt's not playing, he's batting .040. Yeah, it stinks. And Dick McCullough struggles as we dropped him way back to 9th a while back. He did get a hit when I made fun of him. He poked me in the eye. 1 for 2. He's now batting .182. Woohoo! The Tigers in a victory. 28 at-bats, 4 runs, 9 hits, and 4 ribbies. They had 3 homers to knock in 4 runs. The homers were, once again, for the Tigers. Stanley gets his 3rd in the project. Gates Brown gets his 3rd in the project. And Eddie Matthews, a surprising Eddie Matthews, the unsung hero of the project, picks up his 2nd. Well, I'd like to say thank you to all of our good friends in the chat. Clinton Parks, check out that wonderful channel. Bobby Cantillano, check out her Facebook page and her YouTube channel. Uncle Ron from Retro Sports Network, another must-subscribe. Thank you to Captain Carl, good friend of the community. Sports Time Machine with Mr. Utah Mike, another wonderful channel. Please subscribe. TribesFan879, another must-subscribe. Thank you very much. Dog Show, all things entertainment. Please subscribe. Another member of the FOC, Friends of the Community. Original Grognard with Devin, partner in crime. Great channel. And Danny N. Gray's Cards and Toys, wonderful, wonderful channel. Please subscribe. Alan Shaw, our good friend from across the pond. Jake Dawson, thank you for stopping by. And once again, the OG, the original Grognard. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Went a little longer. We talked to the chat a bit. As Clinton Parks will get the last word. Well, Captain Carl, then Clinton Parks. Captain Carl said, thank you, Al, for an exciting game. Well, thank you for watching. It was a lot of fun. We have to finish off this project. I have more projects in my head, but I got to finish some off. And Clinton Parks says, well played. So thank you very much. Till next time, health and happiness. Watch out for that curveball in the dirt. Take care. Bye-bye. And God bless. You know it's coming, folks. You know it's coming. Peace!